Uh,
Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. We're here with Rob Betch and Christopher Lansford. How are you guys doing?
hey, I'm doing good. Doing good. This is Rob. How you doing, Chris?
Good, good. Good morning, Rob. Hey, Derek. Thanks for having us
Hey,
on.
yeah, we're just going to review opening bell. Jeff Brown's call with his indicators was short, which, man, there's a great setup for a short. Looks like coming. This is where we were. We were right below the 3,900 area. One thing that Randy Stewart noticed was a little bit of divergence, meaning that we had a lower low on the chart, but yet the strength of the move wasn't as strong as the move was saying. So that typically is a turnaround for a long for a little bit. So what some of us did was get in to go long up until about 02, 0250. And then Rob, how did you do?
Yeah, I agreed with Jeff. I like to trade with the trend, and I saw that the price was, if I could get in around 01, 3901,
Mm-hmm.
3902, I would be pretty happy. So I went short with a limit order at 3901. It picked me up, and I used a risk management strategy of a 6 point gain and a 5 point stop. And so I was
Nice.
able to, yeah, we had a little wick down you'll see coming up that it was able to fill me for a few points. So I was pretty happy.
Yeah, we're staying within this trend. We came up literally to the second Bollinger, the two sigma Bollinger, and the top of the trend line. And Chris, what did you see at this point?
Well, I thought that it's pretty strong action going down, almost trend, I would say, going down, and I didn't know about the divergence with the relative strength index, and I love that I learned something this morning about a potential turnaround when you have that divergence. So that's what I got out of this morning is a nice education of what divergence meant on the between the price action and the strength index. So.
Sweet. Well, then as Rob got in there, we touched the 200, not only on the 5 minute, we had a double tap here or we had a single tap and then a turnaround, really good signal coming up for Rob's short on the 3 minute and the 15. Very similar. We touched the 50 period moving average. And on the 60, we touched the 21 period. So everything was saying, hey, good spot for a turnaround. So just thought I'd, make that. And then now we're discussing after it pierced the trend. So we went all the way back down to here again. Now the RSI divergence is even worse. I don't know if you guys want to comment on that, but that was another signal. We still didn't get a lower low, but we got a lower low on the chart, but not on the RSI. It was saying, no, this is not a strong move. Just a lot of people that are going short out maybe to go long.
Derek, I think that using different types of indicators to give you confluence and a direction to trade is really been key for me. I mean,
Yeah.
am I going to solely trade on the RSI? Nope.
No way.
No way. But what I can do is I can use it as another piece. So that would be a good spot to go long based on that divergence. And also we see a lot of rejection there as well on a pin bar where I
Mm-hmm.
filled on that pin bar. You could also say, hey, look at the RSI, look at the pin bar, look at the rejection. Why not try and run this back up here to to the 200?
Mm-hmm.
See if we can get right back up to the 200 and grab a few points going the other way.
Absolutely.
And I didn't pull the trigger on that one, but I was a little late on that one. But I was listening to what these guys were talking about, and man, it really made a lot of sense to me.
Derek, one thing that's interesting that I see, at Futures Networks Live, we talk a lot about channels. We have a lot of videos on channels. There's a lot of channel traders out there. If you would put a limit order down there, just trusting your physically drawn channel somewhere down around the bottom, you would have had a nice clear stop and clearly made an ascension across your channel.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. And then what you notice, that's a great point, Chris. The key is doing hundreds and thousands of channels and then trusting them. And then when you pop up above a channel, a lot of times it'll pierce it and then it'll come back and touch the top of it, in this case, a breakout channel to go long. And it looks like that's exactly what we're having right now. Now, does that mean it's going to bounce and turn around? We will wait and see. But to me, that's kind of what it looks like for the rest of the day.
Using that, what used to be the resistance line at the top of your channel now becomes some kind of support line for the time being. Doesn't mean it holds up, but it's nice to see, the price action sitting on top of your channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good sign. So now you're looking forward to either release from that channel or come back into it.
Yep. And kind of end of day, we don't know yet, but this 38 85.50 is kind of a line in the sand on the 4 hour. And, Rob, what are you thinking about all-time highs today?
Well, I've been through quite a few of these over the last 6 years or so. And I'll tell you, the last year or two have broken a lot of my thoughts about trading at the all-time high. I used to do a lot of trading against the trend when I was at the all-time high with short stops and things like that. Well, I've stopped doing that now over the last year and a half, 2 years, because the trend hasn't cared about the all-time high is really what I've been seeing, especially over this last year, with everything going on, hasn't mattered. So, I could see this going through breaking another all-time high today or tonight. May not be today, and may go sideways a little bit today, but with everything the money being pumped into the market and things are settling down, I don't see why it wouldn't.
Absolutely. Well, hey, great. We'll see how this goes. We're trying to get better for people. We're trying to help people get positive points for breakfast. And thanks for being a part of this today. And we look forward to more videos with us, with the trio. And hopefully we have safe trading and really, use position, situational awareness, and risk management to accomplish our trades.
Excellent.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, Derek.